I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to watch what you say. And not in that like framework where your parents like, you need to watch your mouth or watch what you say, but in the essence of what you speak has power. Have you ever been in a situation where you spoke out, oh, this is probably going to happen if you do that? And then that situation ended up happening, and then you had that I told you so moment. Those I told you so moments are so much stronger than people really understand. If you can I told you so in one space, you can I told you so in a positive space or in a space that actually serves the people around you or yourself. I know some people don't want to hear this, but that music that you listen to, those lyrics that you're repeating, those like songs that you're holding true to your heart and your personality and your character, whatever the lyrics may be, please be mindful of the lyrics that you're speaking out. If you're wanting love and the lyrics that you're repeating out, singing out are anti-love, anti-relationship, anti-marriage, just the progression of you, then you're gonna attract some of that stuff that you're speaking out. If it's F guys, screw men, this, he broke my heart, and you find yourself in a pattern of being brokenhearted or in a pattern of bad relationships or encountering bad men or even bad women, what lyrics are you repeating? What songs are you listening to that's kind of being like programmed in the back of your mind? What are you listening to? What are you speaking out? Because those things hold so much power. If your lyrics are centered in violence and anger and hatred, do you feel violent and angry or hateful or sad, like those negative, really depressive feelings? Be mindful of the lyrics you speak, because if you find that your lyrics are becoming true, then we want to make sure that the lyrics that are actually becoming true are lyrics that we want to be in our lives. Changing the narrative so that we don't become stuck in these false ideas or false stories that we tell ourselves. Because a lot of times those stories don't serve our ultimate purpose, how we feel, or our goals. Those narratives just almost get in the way. They become a blockage for what it is that we're trying to do. So again, be mindful about how you speak, what you think, because then it becomes the truth, and you've created that truth and you didn't have to. You could create a whole other truth. The truth is literally whatever truth you want it to be. You just have to speak it out and believe it and act as if it's true, to put yourself in the best mindset, to put yourself in the best headspace, to walk the best path. Because if we're going to assume and speak out, oh, my boss hates me, he's going to fire me, or these things, instead, I love working with my boss, I do really good work, changing the narrative so that we're not, I'm outside, changing the narrative so we're not stuck perpetuating some negative story that we've created for ourselves that's also adding to our discomfort. I always try to speak out only what I want vibrated out so that it comes back to me. I never say things to my partner like, oh, I hate you, or I can't stand you. Or if I find myself saying those words, then I will make sure I recognize that I'm doing that and then change that pattern, because I never want to hate my boyfriend. I never want to hate my future husband. I never want to hate anybody. And so even though sometimes it could be said in a very light, joking manner, there could be something that sparks up and all of a sudden, oh, I hate you. And that hate is so big because you've been saying it for play for the last 2 years, last 6 months, or whatever habit, and now it's manifested. So it's important to think about even those little conversations that you're saying with your friends, like, oh, you're so stupid, oh, you're this, or you're that. And you're projecting on to other people what they are, who they are. So, when I'm speaking to anybody, I always try to speak love and light to them. And at first, when people used to say love and light, I was like, I don't even know what that means. I know what love means, and I know what light is, and I know how it feels to be light. And, I know all the things. But to speak love and light to someone that I'm just meeting would look like saying something beautiful or positive to them, wishing them a great day or a prosperous life, a day of abundance, joy, whatever habit, speaking love and light into their life, especially when we're in a world, especially if you live in America, you're in a world where things can be so dark and so stressful and tense. And so to just speak love and light into someone could make a world of a difference. So I'm not one of those people that don't practice what they preach. I very much practice what I preach, or else I wouldn't be preaching it. I'm not high on big energy and trying to, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's way too much. I'm such a chill girly. And so if I'm gonna speak about things that I feel true about. And I want people to feel good. I want people to have a positive and optimistic outlook on life, because it is better to walk through your days feeling good than to expect bad to happen and to attract bad. Let's attract good. So be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of the lyrics that you're speaking out and how they're coming back to you. Be mindful of what you think, how you're acting in what you think. If you feel like that's gonna happen and that's how they're gonna show up, then that's how they're gonna show up. If someone feels like someone wouldn't want to work with them because of a certain reason, then that person probably isn't going to want to work with them because of a certain reason, especially if they're acting like it, speaking like it, and walking in those shoes. Instead, think exactly what you want to happen, speak exactly what you want to happen, and be mindful of what you say, because what you say has power. I'm the most random character. Anyway, I hope you got the gist. Subscribe to my channel for all things positive mindset and healthy love. My name is Aubrey, and I will see you on the next video. Ciao.